Hi, my name is Kate Blaha, and I'm the Community Financial Education Coordinator for Case Credit Union. This video is part 2 of 2 videos sharing tips on how to review your credit report and strengthen your credit history. Your credit history can help lenders decide whether you're a good lending risk. Your credit score will factor into how much you're charged in interest, which can make debt more or less expensive for you. Having an understanding of what creates a good score and what can hold you back is an important step to empowering you to take hold of your credit history. Many of us are already well into our credit journey and may have experienced bumps along the way. This can make it overwhelming to figure out what direction to go to get your credit score on track. Let's talk about where to begin. I'm going to assume you've already watched part 1 of this video on how to review your credit report. Not all credit tips apply to all phases of credit history. Reviewing your report is a crucial first step in figuring out your personal path. Now that you've reviewed your report, you will choose an action step that makes sense for the credit stage you are in. You may be at the beginning of your credit journey and need to establish some credit. If you've had a few credit cards or loans but have limited number of items on your report, you may need to build your credit. If you've had trouble paying loans, items and collections, or difficult credit, you'll need to choose a strategy to repair your credit. Establishing credit means you have no credit score because you've not done any lending. I've typically seen this with members that are younger and starting their credit history. I also have seen this with members of any age that haven't done any lending in over 10 years or who have recently moved to this country. If you need to establish credit, I suggest starting with a small credit card. Use it a little bit, but pay it off each month. 6 to 12 months of on-time payments will establish a solid history that you can build from. A $500 Visa credit card that you use once a month for something you pay for anyway, like one trip to the grocery store, will make it easier to pay off each month and establish your good record. Building credit means you have a low score due to a limited credit history. If you've only had one credit card but no other type of lending, you'll likely get stuck in the 600s until a lot of time has passed. If you have student loans you're paying on but you've never had any other type of loan, you'll get stuck in your credit growth as well. In this situation, I would suggest working with a loan officer at Case to see what credit items you can add that fit in your budget and works with your income. Maybe it's a small personal loan or an auto loan. Assuming you make on-time payments, this will boost your score and get you into the 700s and beyond. Repairing credit is the stage I've encountered the most while working for a credit union. This means your score is held back because you have charged off items reporting to your account or similar negative items holding you back. It's difficult to get approved for loans in this circumstance, and if you're approved, you're stuck with a higher interest rate. The first thing I'll suggest is to see if any of the items and collections are within your means to make arrangements to pay. Proactively reaching out to your creditors and making arrangements before the 7-year reporting window is up puts you in a better position than waiting for them to fall off your report. Start with one that's manageable and go from there. Keep any records of the arrangement to show lenders that you're making steps towards that repair. The second item to explore is a pledge loan. I recommend a pledge loan to any member who now has some steady income or increased income and might be able to put some money up front. A pledge loan locks up an amount of money you provide. For example, if you can provide $500 up front, Case will put your money into a locked savings account that will earn interest. We then lend the $500 back to you, and you can make on-time payments that report to your credit. Once you complete your payments, you get your $500 back. This is a low-risk way for Case to be able to lend to you in a way that also builds up your credit report. My last credit tip is be kind to yourself and don't get overwhelmed. Credit repair is a one-step-at-a-time journey. For many members I've helped, credit repair feels impossible. There's always a path to repair. It starts with assessing your individual situation and seeing what is possible within your means, and then pick a next action step. This is easy to say, and it's hard to do. You may not be in a situation where you can tackle debt. If that's true and you would like support from the community, I recommend talking to a representative at Case Credit Union that may connect you with the right community partner. There's a lot of help out there in the greater Lansing community, and our job is to help connect you with help. Please know you don't have to do it alone. Case offers free budget and credit counseling to all members and non-members. Our counselors can help you review your report and recommend some steps tailored to building your credit. All you have to do is reach out to us and we'll connect you with a counselor. If you might be ready to apply for a loan or a credit card, you can talk to a loan officer by calling our contact center, applying online, or visiting a branch. Our loan officers can review your credit report and strategize ways to increase your score in the future. If you'd like to make an appointment, you can do so on our website, using your app, or by calling our contact center. Thank you for spending some time with me talking about credit tips. For information and videos, check out our website and have a great day.